All right, in recent days, George Tenet in his new book says there was never any real serious evidence that Saddam Hussein was an ally of al-Qaeda, and now we all know they've never found any weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. Two basic points justifying the war that clearly did not materialize.
Well, let's take a look at both of them. Number one, it's interesting. People have done a number of things to try to parse al-Qaeda and the relationship with Saddam Hussein. You did have Abu Musab al-Zarqawi on Iraqi soil, and apparently al-Masri, the man that everybody's trying to get right now as the head of al-Qaeda in Iraq, was there also. It was at least in 2002. But having said that, one of the things the president never argued, and a lot of people have attributed to him, is that somehow Saddam was involved in September 11th. He wasn't. We've never made that argument. But let's face it, Saddam was part of the terror network. He was paying bounties to people who were killing Israelis. He was somebody who made it absolutely clear that he was going to try to do what he could to contribute to the terror network. And that part remains unquestioned. The second thing is, as far as weapons of mass destruction, one thing George Tenet does not argue is that intelligence at that time didn't show that there were weapons of mass destruction. Everybody agreed. Democrats went to the floor of the Senate and said, there are weapons of mass destruction. We must not wait for the threat to be imminent. We must strike. We had Democrats in the House of Representatives do it. We had members of both parties. So what's happening now is that people somehow are trying to attribute bad motives to an intelligence community which worldwide had come to the conclusion that Saddam had weapons of mass destruction. He didn't, and that's one of the reasons why we've reformed the intelligence community.
The State Department in its annual report yesterday said that terrorism worldwide is up 25% this year as opposed to the previous year. It looks like the situation is not going in the right direction.